8 Successful Filipino Entrepreneurs Who Started Small. Hi there, this Jude Backle, also know Mr. Positive. Thank you very much for watching this video and thank you very much for subscriber this channel. According to Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single footstep. Start the small business and have dreams of your company becoming the next Amazon or Apple. Or you might be content making a splash in your local community. All growth springs from the beginning. Major historical changes didn't occur overnight. They happened in gradual stages through slow, protracted movements. Either way, you may wonder how you can make it against large companies that seem to have the people and resources to do the things you can't do. Let's talk for today's video the 8 successful Filipino entrepreneurs who started small. 1. Socorro Ramos in National Bookstore. Socorro Ramos entered the publishing and retail industry by working as a sales girl at a bookstore. At the age of 19, she opened National Bookstore in Escolta with her husband with a capital of 200 pesos, selling books and school supplies to students. At that time, Manila was under the control of the Japanese, who imposed censorship on books and periodicals. To augment their earnings, she and her husband resorted to selling other items like candles and soaps. After the post-war boom proved profitable for the company, ushering in bigger revenues, the Ramoses opened a 9-story building along Avenida. At 95, she still believes in the time-honored tradition of hands-on approach in business. She even designed the company's logo herself. 2. Tony Tan Kakshing in Jollibee. Tony Tan Kakshing used to operate an ice cream parlor before converting it into a fast food restaurant called Jollibee. With a starting capital of $350,000, the young Kakshing opened 2 branches in Cubao on Quiapo. Together with friends who supported his idea, Kakshing decided to serve hamburgers, fried chicken, and spaghetti to customers when they started looking beyond the usual ice cream. Eventually, the business grew and he had to hire more employees. By knowing the Filipino market, Jollibee managed to excel as a fast food powerhouse. 3. Ed Garcia in Manganasal. Hailing from Iloilo City, Ed Garcia dropped out of college to pursue his own laundry and photo developing business at the age of 19. In 2003, 26-year-old Sia decided to open the barbecue fast food restaurant Manganasal, Ilonggo for Mr. Barbecue. The first branch was built at a mall parking lot in his home city. The restaurant took off when Tony Kakshing heard about Sia's burgeoning business. He decided to buy Manganasal for a total of P5 billion. Sia eventually put the sales of Manganasal to other investments like banking and healthcare. At 42, he's considered the country's youngest billionaire. 4. Cressida Tuer's in Greenwich Pizza. In 1971, Cressida Tuer started Greenwich as a small over-the-counter pizza store in Green Hills. Tuer's had a knack for cooking. Her friends loved the food she served so much that they decided to buy their own Greenwich franchise. Impressed with Tuer's business acumen and the growth of Greenwich, Jollibee Foods Corporation obtained a deal in 1994 to acquire 80% of Greenwich's shareholding. Since then, the pizza parlor branched out to include other dishes in its menu. In 1997, Greenwich had a record sale of 1 billion pesos. 5. Mila Groves Clarita and Doris Leland in Goldilocks. With only 2 cake displays and 10 employees, Mila Groves Clarita and Doris Leland started Goldilocks at a 70-square-meter building space in Makati. Sisters Mila Groves and Clarita loved baking and decided to pursue their passion into business. With the help of their sister-in-law Doris, the Lelands opened their first branch. In 1991, Goldilocks launched its franchising program. As of 2015, the bake shop chain had almost 400 stores across the country. with other branches in the USA, Canada, and Southeast Asia. From a modest capital of 66,000 pesos, Goldilocks is now a multi-million food enterprise with more than 4,000 employees. 6. Joe Magsays Item Potato Corner. The young Joe left school to bus tables, wash plates, and work on the cash register at a fast food chain. In a few years, he became a manager, handling 5 stores. With his background and skills in store management, his friends asked him to handle Potato Corner, of which he was a co-founder. They pooled their money together and started the food cart business in 1992, offering franchises left and right. Today, Potato Corner has more than 550 stalls in the Philippines and around the world. 7. Asay Reyes in The Aristocrat. In the 1930s, Asay Reyes started The Aristocrat as a mobile canteen in Luneta, serving sandwiches filled with adobo and other Filipino viands. Hot dog trucks were in vogue at that time. Reyes created her own version of merienda for park-goers. Reyes was supposed to name the canteen Andy after her eldest son, but changed it to Aristocrat instead. The canteen prospered, and Reyes and her husband decided to turn it into a full-time restaurant. 8. Araceli and John Manas in Henlin. Using the recipes they learned from a Chinese chef in a capital of 30,000 pesos, Araceli and John Manas started Henlin in 1983. John worked for an insurance firm while his wife Araceli worked in a bank. The couple had to learn the intricacies of the business themselves. At night they practiced making CMIR dumplings. The Manas couple opened the first Henlin store in SM Makati, which was well received for its delicious dim sum offerings. 30 years on, Henlin is popular in many malls, offering various products such as hobiat, noodles, congee, rice toppings, and breakfast food. Whether you're a small or medium-sized entrepreneur whose goal is to amplify your business, BDOSME Loan can be your reliable financing partner. Thanks for watching, and I hope I helped you.